So my black Skyline's been pretty much a shelf for this past year, but we will soon change that. I should have an engine in there real soon. I forget if I showed you guys already or not, but that's my head. The head's all done. And we got the block all loaded up in Z. And I was gonna bring this to the machine shop, but that morning when I tried to start up this car, didn't work. So basically what happens is we got this fuel injection ECU right there, and it's like every time you hit a bump, you hit or you even close the door, it'll sometimes like shut off the fuel. Let's see if I can replicate it right now. Start this thing up. Oops. So it starts up fine right now. Now let's see what happens if I kick this. Well, it's not doing it right now, but it was dying me on the road, and like every time I kick this ECU box, it would work, and then it would work enough to get me home. So it's a pretty common problem on these fuel injected 280Zs, and I've already bought like a standalone ECU, so yeah, I'll elaborate more on that when I actually get the kit. So yeah, I'm not gonna drive this car. I gotta load up all this stuff, throw it in the red Skyline, and then we'll come back here and do some work on the 280Z. That's heavy. Jeez. Even bare block's heavy. Okay, unloaded the Z and loaded up the Skyline. Now, before I forget, I want to show you guys this real quick. So, another machine shop finished working on my crank, well, at least this part. And this is the Nitto extended oil pump drive. So OEM basically ends right there. Focus. Yeah, so it ends right there, but this one goes all the way out here. So it'll be like full contact with the oil pump. Much better than what it was before. So yeah, now let's go bring all this stuff to the machine shop. Yeah, I just got back dropping off my RB25 block at the machine shop, and they should have that done before the end of this month, hopefully, because Nissan Fest is next month in April, and I kind of want to drive the black Skyline. So yeah, anyways, I pushed it out because I'm not going to be working on that for a while, and now we've got the Z in the garage. So for the rest of today, I'll be replacing some suspension parts. So in this box, we got the outer tie rods. This is the steering rack bushings. What is this? Oh, this is the column coupler bushing. And the rest of the stuff is like sway bar end links and sway bar bushings and stuff. And I did get the complete kit. So this is for the whole car. And I'll work on this at another time. So let's get this thing jacked up, and then I'll show you what I'll be replacing. So this is the front outer tie rod, and this is what I'll be replacing first. So you can see there's no more boot here, and all the grease came out, all the dirt got in, and then it just made this thing bad. There's a lot of play in it right now. Pretty easy to replace. You just remove this nut, loosen up this lock nut here, and then it spins right off. And in the first video, when you saw me, or you saw us picking up this car, these steering rack bushings have so much play in them. So I'll be replacing those two. Gonna do the other outer tie rod and the inner tie rod, which is inside this boot. It's still good, so I'm gonna leave it for now. And let's see what else. Sway bar bushings are also bad. You can, well, you can't see it on camera, but from here you can see there's like light coming through there, so that's super worn out. I'm gonna leave the tension rods for later because I got the adjustable ones, and control arms I'll leave for now, and I think I'll leave the end links for now too because I want to do it with the ball joints and the control arms, so I'll save that for later. For now, we'll just do the tie rods, the steering rack bushings, and then there's one more bushing up here. Hopefully you can see it, but that's the steering column bushing. So, yeah. So the front left tie rod is reverse thread, meaning you turn it right to make it loose. Kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. There you go. Maybe it's this one. Okay, got the outer tie rods on. Now let's work on the steering rack bushings. Just 2 bolts holding it on each side. So 2 here and then 2 there. Pretty simple. Let's get those out. So here they are side by side, and if you look at the OEM one, it's like a marshmallow. Super worn out, 41 years old. Now the polyurethane, way stiffer. So this is going to make a huge difference in like steering and handling, and, you know, that kind of stuff. So let's throw these back in, and yeah. Okay, steering rack bushings are in at both sides. Now, one last part that I'll do for today, and that is the column bushing. So this thing right here, and I've actually already loosened them up. There's just 2 bolts holding it down, and you can see I've marked it there. So this should come out. There you go. Cool. Just take out these 2 bolts here and then swap them over and it should be good. New column bushing. Once again, this is marshmallowed. Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Raccoon Face?
Oh.
Dang, no gloves?
No gloves. We ran out.
Not professional. And you're working on the white car.
Yeah, I've already made a lot of dirt marks.
Yeah, permanent.
Well, look in there. Finally got that stupid steering rack or steering column bushing in. It's kind of a pain.
Familiar sight. I've been here.
Yeah, so.
Well, I just got back driving my Z, so that was cool.
Oh wow.
You're in here working on this thing.
Soon, it'll be good. Oh, that's nice. I gotta go do like every single bolt on this car. Because this guy like took it completely apart. And
Oh, you found some loose stuff?
no, but I found this. And then there's like bolts missing on the fenders.
It's gonna fly off? Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
It's gonna fly apart.
Slowly but surely.
Surely?
Yes, for sure. This will be something. It's already better than when we had it, so.
See, I drove mine to work today. Haha. I wonder if people think, like, what the hell's going on with this guy driving his old car?
I mean, probably. But no one says anything when you're driving like a 66 Mustang or whatever.
No, I kind of. No.
Oh, so check this out. So before, there was like so much dead play in there, but now it's just super tight. Alright?
Wow.
Does it look like your car?
No, mine's better.
Like before, it would just it would move like this and that, and it would just the wheel wouldn't move at all. Yes, so much better. So we got, what do? We got the column bushing, steering rack bushing, and the outer tie rods. And those were the major suspension components that had all the play in it. So should be good now.
Like a new car now, huh?
Yeah.
Better than a new car.
It will be once I finish up all the bushings. But
She's like the best thing you can do to a car.
it literally is the best thing you can do. But like everyone ignores it. Huh.
Because it's not really a cool part.
Yeah, they'd rather have some nice wheels or whatever. But anyways, that's all done. I'm probably gonna keep working on suspension now, because now that I'm looking at this engine, I'm like, man, I don't want this. I don't want it to look like this. I don't want this head. It's an N47 head, which is like the least desirable one. And it's like I bought the ECU too, so like, should I just go ahead and build this thing? I don't know.
500 horsepower NA.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see it.
So I'll be on the lookout for an N42 head, and then I gotta buy headers and all that
You
stuff.
only had this thing for like a couple of weeks. You trying to build it up like freaking people
Yeah.
do in 10 years.
Yeah.
All right. Full send.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time.